I'm Baba Maraire.
Yo, I'm Ish, the Palaces.
I'm from the south end of Seattle. The atmosphere back then was gangs, you know what I'm saying? Gangs, fun, you know what I'm saying? And the community at that time had a lot of black people in it, so.
I'm from Seattle in the Central District. I grew up a little like in the pre-crack era, so it was only thing that was tough was just the people's mentality. Like a lot of killing hadn't came in yet, and then you know there's a lot of music, like you said, fun. We was down by the lake and by the ocean, so we was cool cats. You know what I'm saying? We had a breeze to us, and you know, music was something that just caught me at a young age.
So when y'all first started developing your own taste in music, what were y'all listening to at that time?
I was listening to everything that would, you know, come out of my mother's car or uncle's car or out there record player, tape player, so a lot of African music.
But when you're a kid, you're not thinking what you're listening to,
right?
Like what genre it is and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know about all that bullshit. You just like, music is music. It could be a jingle on a commercial to a TV show theme song. You know what I'm saying? You're just listening to music. We carry more than probably 200-300 philosophies.
Right.
With making music that we make. We carry philosophies we don't even know about. We carry secret philosophies that are just in us, in our blood. When you're making something, you feel me? That is the description of itself. You know what I mean? Because it can re-describe itself every time a person either listens to it, sees it, feels it. You feel me? So it's alive, man. It's not even. It can't be defined yet.
I think one thing, at least that I've read up on, is that hip-hop has played a big role in galvanizing the youth in the Middle East. So what are your thoughts on hip-hop as a world phenomenon, as it relates to people outside the United States?
The only thing, go ahead.
I mean, to me it just represents, you know, hip-hop is something that's always represented people breaking rules and expressing themselves however they wanted to. That's how you end up with like the Two Live Crews. That's what they do. That was they were a product of their environment, and they broke rules, and they were very instrumental in like breaking, you know, freedom of speech rules, constitutional rules for music. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people around the world see that. You know what I'm saying? And when your mind is young and ripe, hip hop will catch you. You know what I'm saying? And you'll fall in love with it, and then you're done. I mean, that's what to me, that's how I look at it.
And, yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying, hip-hop, you're saying like the phenomenon of hip-hop. The phenomenon of hip-hop is only because it's a phenomenon because people are selling it and making money off it. The actual phenomenon is the spirit that is in the people that comes out when they're in a certain situation. That's usually, or mostly always, by somebody being oppressed,
right,
treated wrong, misunderstood, misrepresented, underrepresented, undernoticed. That's why hip hop takes on in these places like that, because it's that real shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that fuck that, you know? Like, we ain't going out like that, basically.
Not doing that to me no more, man.
Right. Nah, because we got a situation here that's, it's not the same, it's not popping off like that, but niggas are under fire too. Like,
yeah,
we got responsibilities and we got life shit we gotta take care of. Not that we can turn a blind eye to it, but there are more pressing things at hand that you must deal with on a day-to-day basis that forbid you from really having time to delve into a lot of different stuff. Now, once you see it, you can look at it off top and be like, I feel them, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I sympathize with them and even relate to them. And then, man, a couple minutes later, you got somewhere to be, you know?
So do you think the American people, like especially the working class and people that live in poverty, have they awakened yet, or are they still in the process of their awakening?
Well, the notion of either people being asleep or awake is a little literal for good description. There's a class of people that just never understand something because they'll never be taught.
Right.
Even when it affects them in an adverse way, they don't get the point. Like, poor people in Alabama will still vote for the Mitt Romney. Like, that's an oxymoron. So people are just kind of programmed, and you know, like, that's just the way it is. I mean, if everybody everybody was awake, then what? You know what I'm saying? What would we be even talking about, really? So, life is life, man. You know, you help who you can. You try to spread ideas that are good to as many as you can, and you try to take care of your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is.
Big up to Eric Metcalf and Longhorn Hip Hop.
You understand what I'm saying? Shabazz Palaces.